Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about electrostatic potential energy of capacitor. Now first of all you have to make a capacitor. This is a capacitor plate. You have to connect this capacitor plate with external source. This is negative and positive. First of all you have to supply very small charge, say dq. Now this positive charge is on this plate. Further, you have to transfer this charge on this complete plate. Now this positive charge will repel this positive charge. So you have to do the work for providing complete charge for this plate. Say this is positive charge. Now this plate is completely or fully charged with the charge value plus Q. Now by the induction process, this is negative and this is positive. Now you have to connect this plate with earth. Complete positive charge will go inside the earth. There will be only remaining negative charge on this plate, which increase the capacitance of this parallel plate capacitor. This is the principle of capacitor. First of all you have to do the work. This is a small work, dW. You can write V into dq. V is the potential, dq is the charge here. Now you have to do the total work, W. This is V dq. In starting the charge is 0 and final charge is Q here. Now W, this is potential energy, this is W. At the place of V, since you know Q equals to CV, you can write at the value of V, this is Q by C. Then this is C and this is Q dq. What's the integration? What's the integration? This will be 1 by C Q square by 2. This is integration of Q, limit 0 to Q. This is potential energy. Upper limit minus lower limit. After putting the limit, you will get Q square by 2C. You know Q equals to CV. This is C square into V square divided by 2C, or you can say the formula, final formula, U equals to half C V square. You can say from here. Now this is electrostatic potential energy of the capacitor. Once again, electrostatic potential energy can be defined in this way. You can see from here. First of all, you have to make a capacitor. This is a parallel plate capacitor having the charge plus Q and minus Q. Now first of all you have to give a small charge dq, the total charge. For delivering total charge you have to do the work, or external source will have to do the work. This work done, dW equals to V into dq. Now you have to calculate the total work. W equals to integration 0 to Q V dq. You have to put the value by this formula, Q equals to CV 1 upon C 0 to Q Q dq. What's the integration of Q? This is Q square by 2. Put the limit, you can calculate Q square by 2C. Put the value Q equals to CV. Here C square V square divided by 2C. C cancel. Then we can calculate U equals to half C V square. This is potential energy, or you can say electrostatic potential energy of the capacitor. In the next situation, you have to find energy density of the capacitor. You can calculate energy density by the formula. Energy density represented by U dash. This is energy per unit volume. Electrostatic energy per unit volume is called energy density. Just now we have proved half CV square divided volume, this is the distance between these two plates, and the area of this plate, this is A. You can put volume, this is area, into distance. Since we know the parallel plate capacitor having the formula capacitance C equals to epsilon naught A divided by D, put this value, epsilon naught A divided by D, A into D into V square, A से cancel A, D, this is half epsilon naught V divided by D, this is whole square, this is energy density, U equals to half epsilon naught, this is E square, because electric field E equals to, this is potential divided by distance. U equals to, or you can say U dash equals to half epsilon naught E square. This is electrostatic energy density of the parallel plate capacitor.